Hey guys, Brad coming at you here with a little NT football action. Um, had the Cowboys in two breaks, Steelers in a couple breaks. Had got the Broncos just because the guy had them at a cheaper price than like everyone else. So I went Manning and Elway hunting, and I'll show you those breaks now, which is what I was afraid of, which is why I would never recommend buying the Broncos in an NT break. So that's how the NT started off, which wasn't good. So I was getting kind of butt reamed on that. Went hitless in both breaks with the Broncos. Then I did two breaks with the Cowboys, hit one decent card. Here's my Cowboys stuff. NT, you're just chasing monsters. Sadly, they keep overproducing the product, and there's just so much, I call it filler, to get to the good stuff. So it is a complete risk reward. For football, the biggest cards you will find will be in National Treasures. The problem is, you're gonna have to get screwed a few times before you hit one. That's just the name of the game. So, you're probably not gonna open one box or join two breaks and hit a monster. You're gonna have to keep at it to make up. So, it's a shame what they've done to it. It's just way overproduced. Like I said, some nice looking stuff, but I would open up Definitive over NT all day long. Now, NT has the bigger cards, but Definitive much more consistent with the content. So that's my thoughts. They just, like for instance, Definitive is a fourth of the production run of NT. A fourth. So they could produce the whole product in Definitive four times to match NT, to give you an idea. So, for like break purposes, I couldn't even tell you, hey, buy this team and over a course of X amount of cases, you're going to do this. Completely random because it's so big. The checklist is so big. So, that's kind of like my little thoughts on NT. You're just chasing monsters. That's all. So that's the way it is. So here you go. For the Cowboys, Century Materials 49. This is what I mean about filler. At least it's a vet, but like they'll have rookies like this. That's what I mean about filler. Charles Haley, who all of a sudden in the last year is becoming in all the products. So 49. And then America's team, this year they have Cowboys and Steelers special sets, which is probably the reason why I bought them in a couple breaks, because I know those cards will always sought after. Charles Haley jersey card. Nice design on the Cowboy ones. And then, don't ask me. There's a lot of guys on this checklist where you're like, Devon Street, it is numbered to 10. Auto. Yeah, don't ask. And here was the nice card I hit. This guy's stuff is always sneaky good. Colossal Pro Bowl Jumbo Patch, number 6 of 7. It's part of the Pro Bowl logo of Jason Witten. And like I said, his stuff's always sneaky good. A lot of times when people hit a Jason Witten, they're like, Jason Witten, until, yeah. He sells like a big boy, his lower numbered stuff, so. Nice Jason Witten there. Now to the Steelers. Got a Ben Roethlisberger base to 49. Another guy who I've already noticed, and I figured it would, sneaky good stuff, because this is like the first year he's in anything. Marquise Pouncey Colossal. Jesse James autograph rookie to 99. Some people think he might do some good things with Heath retired. Here's the Steel Curtain autograph set. This is the set they have for the Steelers. Number to 49. This is kind of a neat name to pull. Plaxico Burress. Kind of cool. Plaxico. And then to another, I think, kind of sneaky good card. It's also numbered to 7. 7 of 7, but it's really a 1 of 1. It's the Pro Bowl nameplates. Marquise Pouncey. Now, like I said, this guy has nothing. So, that's another sneaky good one. I bet you that gets a lot more than people think there. But, yeah, that was my Steelers stuff. Nothing extravagant. 2 nice cards with the Witten and Pouncey, I think. But overall, I was down a couple hundred, especially with the Broncos breaks. And I also bought the Dolphins in multiple breaks, which you will see in future videos, with the exception of this one. First Dolphins break I was in. I texted about 10, 12 of you this because I just couldn't help myself. So here's the story. Last card of the break. Dolphins have gotten 0, which they actually have quite a few cards in the product, so it sucks to actually just go hitless. But then this monster comes out. Breaker's like, man, there's a lot of names on this thing. It's 2015 National Treasures, Treasured Signatures, card number 2. And this card will be numbered to 5. Let me know if you know some of these guys. Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, oh, the best one, Dan Marino, Joe Montana, Joe Namath, John Elway, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady 8-way autograph redemption. And of course, when this card was hit, I just signed in because he went on early. I worked second shift, and I forgot he was going to get on early because it was NT day. So I got on right as this card was being pulled. So I just got on right at the end of the break. And I was like, holy crap, I have action on that card. But then the thing came up is, because sometimes, my policy is I random everything. I don't do the sell and split junk. So it came down to the one guy who had the Broncos, I believe, who has 2 names on it. Was like, hey, how about we sell and split that? That's got to be a major card. And I was like, hey, I got to leave for work, but my vote's random. So I was like, I will go along. If I'm the only one that says random, I'll go along to the sell and split. But I say vote random. It's a once-in-a-lifetime type card. I'm not selling and splitting. What's the fun in sell and split? Well, it ain't no fun. We're here to gamble, folks. You join NT to gamble, So I guess they all but the Broncos guy said to go ahead and random it, which I was actually kind of surprised about because it was a smaller room. This is Oslander's Breaks, by the way. Oslander79 on Breakers TV. Nice guy, only does football. But smaller breaker, smaller room, so I thought for sure they were going to say sell and split it. And I was going to be outnumbered on it. But they all said to random it, and sure enough, I had to watch this on my lunch break because it took them a half hour, I guess, to decide what they wanted to do. So I had to go to work. And on my lunch break, he has the video up, and I see that Dan Marino finished at the top. So the Dolphins came through for me with that humongous card. The shame is it's got 7 other players that I don't like. Well, not really don't like, but, I don't collect. So sadly, I think this is going to be up for sale just because I don't really like cards with other teams on it, to be quite honest with you. But, yeah. Hit that monster. I couldn't believe it, man. So a lot of you already seen that picture I texted out. I just couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. So that's a pretty monster card. And, yeah, I just thought it was cool that it was old Danny Marino that came through for me. So that's what I got for this video. The next vid, you'll see all the miscellaneous Dolphin stuff I hit. Still couldn't hit the Landry RPA. They put the 14 NT. You remember how it was tick last year? He didn't have an RPA. Well, they put that in this year's product. So I bought them a few times, really just chasing that. But I seem to always watch the breaks he's coming out in that I don't have them in. So I kept missing the Landry thing. But I think this card well makes up for any of that. So, shame it's a redemption, but probably a good thing, because if it wasn't a redemption, I'd probably keep it, I ain't gonna lie. But still not 100%, but I think Just because it has other names I don't give a crap about on. It'll probably be up for sale. But that's all I got. Just had to share that with you. Hope you all have a good week. Hope you had a great Easter. And everything's going same old with me. So, bye-bye until probably next week.